Hello, I'm Maxwell. I help teach young men purpose in life. Today I want to talk about a failure that I made. I think it's very important to be transparent, definitely as, like an influencer, or if I'm telling someone to do something. So, a mistake I made was forgetting about the future. Now, what I mean by that is, on self-improvement, and in life in general, the more you zoom into the present moment, the less I believe you can actually get done. Now, what I mean by that is, how do you set goals? How do you strive for greatness? You go out there and you look into the future. You say, who do I want to become? What am I going to be? What can I get out of life? And you set reasonable goals. You think, all right, I'm in the gym. Let me start seeing what can I achieve in 5 years after hard work? If I get in this career, where can I be after 10 years? In 25 years, can I achieve X, Y, and Z? The more you pull your head out of your ass and think elsewhere, the more successful you are going to be. Because when I've relapsed, when I've failed, when I've fumbled on my butt and thought, I've been making no progress, the reason for that is I was too caught up in the moment. I forgot about my goals. I forgot about who do I want to become and how can I fix those problems. If you think about degeneracy, if you think about bad habits, the majority of our bad habits all come in the short form. Let's say smoking, whether it's marijuana or tobacco, guess what? You feel good in the moment. It doesn't add anything to your future self except problems, slowly building cancer, or an high that goes away and fucks with important things in your body, or getting drunk. You feel good and yet your body tears apart. It gets stupid and you feel awful the day after. Instant gratifications. You're scrolling on Instagram. You're watching porn. What is it except the moment? That you are so weak that you emphasize yourself right now. When I've made progress, when I've actually achieved things in life, I sat down and I thought, I'm in pain. But you know what? I'm going to double down and I'm going to embrace this pain and set goals for the future, for the idea of where do I want to get in life? I want to make money, or I want to have a business. I want to want. Okay, you look outwards and you make progress towards a greater thing. All of our problems, I feel like, come from the moment. You don't have the money right now. You don't have the bitches right now. So you settle for cheapness. You settle for the porn. You settle for getting high every day because at least you can cope. At least you can feel good in the moment. But what does that truly do except destroy your mind? Weakens yourself. Digs yourself into a gutter. So the way to get yourself out of this is to think of the long term. You realize that you might be 18 years old, you might be 20 years old. What's the average life expectancy in the United States, at least? What is it, like 75, maybe 80? It keeps getting higher and higher. Now, if you had the idea of you have 60 years left to live, are you going to spend 60 years chasing the moment? Things that only focus yourself inwards? Yes, it's scary to understand that I got to figure out where I'm going in life. Where am I going to be in 5 years? How am I going to retire my parents? How am I going to afford to have a wife and raise my children? How can I send them off to college or give them the life that they deserve to have? Those are questions that you might get so scared and caught up in. And you think, fuck, 5 years in the future, dude, that is not a lot of time. Years go by fast. This year has gone by fast, and I feel like I haven't done enough. I could have been so much more if I thought of the future. And then when you think of the future, you think, okay, how can I get there? What things can I do in the present, which aren't just glorifying the moment, like like I already said, those bad habits that are all instant gratifications. What is the long-term gratification? All right, I can fix my diet, I can get in the gym, so I can have a 10 out of 10 physique 5 years from now. Okay, I can spend 2 years getting a degree into a field, and then I can take a 5-year apprenticeship, and then I'll be set in the career that I need. That's 5 years, and then I'm set for life for the career that I want. You think about it, you take the actual steps, and you constantly work towards a future that you are building. Because when you live moment to moment with the idea of living your entire day with pleasure, you're on your phone, staying up late because you don't want to go to bed, you don't want to stop the pleasure, you're having fun watching the TV shows, you're having fun staying up late, getting high and drunk. But if you do that day in and day out, you will soon realize there's nothing there. You've lived so many hours, so many days, months, and years, and nothing has happened. That is painful. To find goals and achievements that you used to set for yourself and you ignored, and you realize that you lied to yourself and you made no progress, that is heartbreaking. Don't break your fucking heart. This is all for the future. I look back to myself and I think, okay, I am so grateful I got into the gym originally. I'm glad that my old self did the hard work back in the day so I can reap the rewards now. See that? See how I'm able to hold things off? I can start doing the hard work today, so later in life I am so grateful for it. That is the power of setting goals and thinking long term. I want to be an old healthy man. So maybe I should stop sacrificing the moments with all these drugs and things that are going to slowly kill me if I continue to do them. But no, you like the fun. I want the pleasure. Blah, blah, blah. Someday it will catch up to you. When you have a purpose in life, when you have a goal, when you have a mission, when you have an idea where you want to go, all the trials and tribulations, the moments of hardship, it's like water on a duck's ass. It slides off of you. I have a part-time job just to keep me afloat while I work on things. That job used to fucking drive me up a wall. But guess what? I'm able to understand that this is just a stepping stool. That these little painful moments of the workout are growing my legs. Or every time I work on my business, it's growing. And you trust the compounding effects of life. So hopefully this made sense to you. I just think it's so important that the most fucked up thing I've ever done in my life was forgetting about the future. Time never stops. We're always in the present. And yet, the present moment 5 years from now, you should look back and be so happy you did the hard work. Again, I'm Maxwell. I really would appreciate it if you could like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos like this. So I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.